Hello there, YouTube. This is the last of the subclasses. The Hunter. I got the Arc Strider and the Gunslinger together in this one. I had to cut the video to be able to switch to the Gunslinger on this one. I'm recording off an Xbox One, and it only allows up to 10 minutes. And once I hit that 10-minute, then that Gunslinger thing could have came into play. I could have got it before, but you'll see why I totally botched it.
Anyone home?
But I noticed going back watching my previous videos that I make that I sound like a retard. I thought I sound like I lose focus and concentration on it. I should probably put notes before I start doing these videos. Now, I'm just trying to talk them what's on the top of my head and just let it all out. And I noticed I was talking about the Sweet Business being a Titan exotic, and then I found out in IGN first and about the whole Alter Flame map with the survival game mode, and I didn't finish off the subject. But I brought this up because I noticed a hunter that was standing immobile for the other player to walk around the map and pretty much show off what it's going to be. He had Sweet Business. I figured Sweet Biz would have been an exotic for the Titan because of the whole shoulder width barrier. I forget the name of it, but the shield barrier, to where you just pull left trigger and you lean out, shoot, you'll let go, and then you reload automatically without having to reload. It made sense, but like I said, I saw the hunter with it, so it looks like all exotics are going to be for all classes, which Destiny 1 had the same way. I don't know why some of us thought that would be that different because of the beta, but I guess it kind of would have been cool if it would have been separate ones, but oh well, it's still kind of cool. This is the beginning tutorial of the beta. I'm pretty sure all of y'all have played this, seen this. But I kind of went back in Destiny 1 when I played the Hunter class. I liked the way it felt for PvP. That's one of the biggest things I kept coming back to in Destiny, and I know I keep hearing most people go back for the PvE part, which I enjoyed PvE, except I can't constantly go back to PvE. I'll get bored so quick with that. But the PvP part, that's how I play video games. It's always going to have multiplayer versus to keep me entertained, to keep the game alive for me. And this is why I thought, was speculating that each class had their own different exotic. The Sunshot for the Hunter, the Sweet Business for the Titan, and then the Risk Runner is what the Warlock got in the beta. But I mean, at least all classes won't feel left out. Now the ability on the Hunter, I don't know why it is a Shade Step. I know it cools down more quickly than the Titan and the Warlock, which makes sense to me because it's really not a team required ability. It's just really for lone wolfing in a way if you're doing PvP, to where the Warlock, because throughout the regen or the damage barrier, and then Titan can release the shoulder winch shield barrier and then the wall shield, and it helps the team. To where this, it's the Shade Step, I guess. I notice it takes longer to cooldown than the Icarus dash that the Warlocks have, which they stole from the Twilight Garrison of the Titan. But I mean, I guess it doesn't make sense to me, but it's there. This Sunshot, man. It's a fucking badass beast of a gun. I suck at fucking throwing grenades in here. I notice when I'm recording, and I know this is going to be the video to put on YouTube, I choke sometimes. Like I'm trying to force myself to be good instead of just playing natural, and I should just play natural. But I guess it's just a human instinct, especially for first-time YouTubers. But in the previous video I mentioned about the hip fire. And Destiny 1 did have some pretty good hip fire. I mean, even with the hand cannons I would mostly do hip fire. And then probably a third aiming down sights. But I mean, I'd only aim down sights if I wanted those precision headshots. Speaking of hip fire, that's a gun that's not meant for hip fire. And I suck with snipers. I really do. In every game I suck with snipers. Halo, I'm fairly good with for some reason. I can get snapshots sometimes, or I say sometimes, a handful of times in Halo, but I don't know. I guess that's the only game I'm meant for snipers, or sort of. But yeah, this Sunshot was actually a pretty badass gun. And there are some Easter eggs throughout here. I just didn't bother going through them because I wanted to build up my ability before that 10-minute mark was coming. And I don't know if y'all had a problem with this. As I was trying to jump up there, and in certain times in the Crucible or the inverted Spire Strike, sometimes the mantle would work, and other times it seems like it's a stroke of luck to get it to work. Alright, that's what it is. It's a beta, I guess I can't say much. Drop pods. I actually love the way those drop pods come in. I was watching my friend play this part a few days ago. This is my third time going through it because the Hunter was the last one I went through. And I guess Zavala didn't bring his shields out in time while they're being bombarded by missiles. And I saw him just like fade away. And I was surprised by it. I didn't think that would happen. It's something small, but I mean, I was kind of surprised.
Don't let them pass the gate. The evac shovels are back there.
I'm gonna do my arc strider right here. I thought that was cool, where you're up in the air and you just kind of slam into the ground with your pole. Yeah, this is where I quickly switched to it. You're about to see where I fucked this up. I had this plan. I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna get all of these orb of lights that Zavala's gonna leave behind with his bubble shield. Okay, cool, I'm gonna get all this down in 10 minutes, but watch right here. One pet peeve I have of first-person shooters. It's not really the game's fault, I know it's mine, but it's in all first-person shooters that fucks me up in here. Actually, here it comes. Watch. I turn around, run into a fucking wall, and I don't know if that ever happens to y'all, but that happens to me on a fucking daily basis, and it pisses me off. Like I said, I know it's not the game's fault, and it's mine. I should pay attention to my surroundings, but I feel like that thing is not behind me. It's usually a box, wall. It could be a little tiny fucking step or a rock that just will be the end of the game. But I probably could have got that gunslinger right then and there, but my dumbass had to run into that wall.
The But the
That's
speaker,
where the transition
he
is
never made it.
noticeable right there.
I'm going to look for him.
You didn't miss out on much. It was just like a few seconds. I had to quickly get it on there because the Xbox was able to do 10 minutes. So I had to quickly put it on the next one. But as you can see, I got all the orbs of light right there, and I could have got it that last time with that damn wall there.
I need to find the speaker.
Now, I wanted to get a chance to do the PvP on this. This was the last day the beta was up when they're doing the stress test, and I had other things to do during the day, so I couldn't do that. And I only say that because I noticed sometimes people wouldn't die on one shot by the gunslinger, take like 2 shots. But this is the end of the video, and hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all next time.